Okay. All right. Well, we went through a big introduction and it was not live. We apologize for that, but we're coming to you live from the Kellyville press box here as Kellyville hosts the visiting. And if I remember last week, he didn't go deep in the count with anyone, so see if that's good if you need to.
Ball one.
Just to remind everyone that the internet connection up here in the press box here at the baseball field is not the best in the world, so the game will be recorded just in case that you lose the live connection. So
It's like foul down the left side. We're at 1-1.
I'm showing my age right here. I just wrote the Henryetta Hens down on my notebook here, so but they are now the Knights, so and have been for a while.
Tried to attempt the bump, but it looks like it came off his leg, so calling it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's going to cause Jones to cheat in over at third base. Oh, wow. Don't know where that one missed at, but that was close.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes now. Philip Rice. Ethan Palmer on deck.
Ballner didn't really do much, so we
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
This is center fielder for Henryetta as the flag is blowing over towards right field.
Foul ball down third base.
Ball once again.
Brings up 2-2.
Looked like he tried to throw that little curveball. Now the flag's blowing straight back at us, so.
Wind's coming out of the northwest. Big high pop up. Pitcher's running for it. Says he's got it.
And Wallace makes a catch. Bring it up 2.
So 2 away.
Number 11, Palmer.
Here's Ethan Palmer up to the plate now.
So,
Henryetta.
going to face his first lefty of the evening.
2 outs.
Catcher, Palmer.
Ball 1.
It looked like it missed just the outside there. Beautiful afternoon here in Kellyville. As far as the sun shining, just a look, you got the heavy breeze up high.
Strike
Oh, that's
called. 1-1.
corner for strike 1.
That's that
That
corner.
outside corner.
That outside corner he loves to paint. Normally it's on the right-handed batter, but good to see that he's able to do it to a lefty also. That's that curveball right there.
Shot short up.
Oh, and
Bounce down, be good for
In and out of the glove of Thornburg.
did it hit the ground before it hit his glove, or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
he
it
hit the ground.
hit the ground, so that's going to be a base hit.
Well, he kept it in front of it. Kept the ball in front of him. So
Number 7,
Absolutely.
MD coming up to the plate now.
MD, the third baseman. As Henryetta gets their first base runner on board. And the catcher, Palmer.
strike 1 called.
1 is called on MD.
He started him off with that curveball, so.
Strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. Looked like it hit that outside corner again. Just couldn't swing and catch up with it.
No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on first.
Palmer trying to get a lead off first.
Strike
Strike
three.
three.
Strike three, that retires the side.
That's that little
A
curveball
curveball
he's so used to throwing.
No runs, one left
So,
on base for Henryetta. We move to the
No runs on one hit, one person left on base for the Knights as we go into the bottom of the first with Colton Ayers leading us off, followed by Trevor Jones, Taver Thornbrew, Landon Bonner, Cadence Billingsley, Connor Smith, Kenny Mosby, Andy Jones, and Clayton Wallace. That will be the Ponies lineup as we come back. Okay, we are back as the catcher gets out here.
Last couple of weeks, Colton's been, hitting really well. Had some triples, doubles.
Well, you can basically say that about 1 through 9 here in this lineup, the way they've been hitting the ball.
Yeah, they've been hitting the ball good.
I don't think we've played a home game this year that Thornbrew hadn't went 1 yard, so that is Nash on the hill for the Knights, the lefty. Now, that's something you don't see every day. You got a left-handed catcher and a left-handed pitcher out there.
It's going to be interesting, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever seen that, I believe, so that's very unusual.
Gentleman with me from KV Rising here in Kellyville. We've talked a lot. We haven't been able to sit together that much.
No. Bruce is telling his audience here that we're being joined by the Henryetta and the newspaper. And you still got your newspaper, Bruce? Do you still have your newspaper?
I'm online. That's it.
Online, okay.
I don't have a print.
So, yeah, he's online there in Henryetta. And
10 years old, by the way.
actually, he was the one that kind of jump-started KV Rising. He's the one that gave us the idea. We saw him sit up here in our press box
Here's Colton.
on a baseball afternoon, and that's where KV Rising was born, basically. So Colton Ayers leading off for the Ponies.
Well, I'm not too sure if that was something good for you or if I've condemned you there, Robert.
Ball one.
We love doing it. We get tired sometimes, but we love doing it. So
All right, here comes the first pitch for Henryetta.
Ball two.
and Ayers has a good eye up there. He's great about getting on base, and he's got the sticks behind him. Although he can hit for power himself every now and then. So, but this wind blowing straight in, it's going to be.
Strike one, called 2-1.
You know, Darren, as many years as we umpired, I don't know if I've ever seen this combination or not, lefty on lefty.
No. Ball three. 3-1.
We saw a few left-handed catchers, but
Never really have seen.
he's going to take that.
Ball four. He's going to base on balls first time bat.
So the Ponies' first leadoff batter has reached base there, and Ayers, and he's got good speed. Brings up Trevor Jones. He had a home run Tuesday night against Kiefer. Went yard there, and my understanding Monday night he should have had one here. Was just a little bit off. So
Lady Knights were going to be playing Haskell tonight, but that game was canceled.
Tried to pick off Ayers. Ayers is Slid back in safe.
Next week, Henryetta will be going to Shawnee down to Fire Lake for their big festival. And that's where they're going to be playing some tough teams. Washington.
Strike call on the outside.
You'll see some of the toughest teams down there. That'd almost be a
Harris getting off to a good lead.
Coming back again.
goes back to first. Keeping everyone pinned down. He's still safe.
Kind of slow and deliberate there whenever he decides to throw to first. Kind of falls off the mound to the right side there.
Ow!
Ooh, came close. Ball.
Like to welcome everyone watching us here on KV
1
Rising.
and 1.
That looked like that in mine.
Coach Nance's
That was pretty
parents
close to
normally
hitting him.
watch us if they can't make it out, and I don't see them here at the ballpark this afternoon, so hope they're tuning in this afternoon.
Ball 2 on the outside. 2 and 1.
Balls, one strike. Goes back to first.
I don't think Colton's running with this early in the contest with Jones and Thornbrew to follow him, so. If that wind will
Outside.
just a little bit, give us some.
3 and 1.
3 and 1 the count now.
And there's a shot.
Shot.
Third. Nice
Nice
play by the shortstop.
Overthrown first base. Ayers around third, but he'll hold up on third. TJ will stay up at first.
So that puts runners on first and third for the ponies. That bat and throw back to first. No out.
Number 7, Tabor Thornbrew.
Shortstop made a great play to get to the ball to begin with, and just had no play at second on Ayers and just underthrew the first baseman. So ponies have got 2 on with nobody out.
Thornbrew up there, and he
The
goes back to first.
Get everything settled in there.
the hard hitting Thornbrew at the plate here. So and there's a
There's
shot. That's up in the air, and he
And he
tosses
goes
his
to his
bat.
bat. He
See
knew.
ya later, Mr. Baseball.
Thornbrew, home run.
Thornbrew home run.
Kellyville comes in the lead now.
Darren, I think he's homered every home game this year.
Yeah.
Uh,
2 games up here. He's homered the first time up bat.
yeah, it's just it's uncanny.
I think that even cleared the house over. That might be over at Ethel's old place.
What a
22,
shot!
Landon Vollner.
Brings up Landon Vollner here. So
I think he knew it was gone.
yeah, by the little bat flip he had there, I think
Landon Vollner is
kind of showed off a little bit.
Ball 1.
Oh, you know what, Jacob? Am I keeping score or are you keeping score? Oh, okay.
Strike 1 called.
Making sure I wasn't falling down on the job because I did that several times the other night at the softball game. So,
That you did.
but the wind was blowing in my face. It much friendlier up here in the press box here. So,
I shot up on the infield. Third baseman comes in. Pitcher calls him off, and pitcher makes a catch.
Number 18, Cadence Billingsley.
brings up Billingsley.
Billingsley be your first batter up for the Kellyville batter up next.
1 out.
Ponies.
He was on the pitching mound for the Ponies Tuesday evening against the Trojans.
Low ball.
He got the win there, so Connor Smith standing on deck for the Ponies. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh.
hit.
And that's going to raise a frog on the shoulder, I think.
Number 23, Connor Smith.
Here's Connor Smith up to the plate.
Them balls like that, you just got to turn your back and take it.
Yeah. Nothing you can do. Brings up Smith, the left fielder for the Ponies.
Caden's getting off for a good lead. And he got shot out the left fielder running up. And it's going to drop fair.
That's a CNI single right there for Smith, just over the third baseman's head and right in front of the left fielder. So
Wonder if that, well, no, that wind made a play factor in that one.
could have possibly blown, because it is kind of blowing back in, but now it looks like it's blowing straight out to right again. So
Outside ball.
Mosby was out sick last week, so he was unable to play in that contest, and I'm guessing he's been back all this week, so
Ball 2.
good to have him back patrolling the shortstop area. Runners at first and second, one out for the Ponies. Here in the bottom half of the first.
Strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
I'd like to welcome Mike Jackson. He's one of our biggest supporters. He watches us all the time and loves the Ponies. So, Mike, if you're out there watching,
Throw back.
glad to have you back.
Keep Cadence honest over there on second.
Got a few Henryetta fans made the trip up here. See the Palmer family. They're always supporting Henryetta tonight.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down, ball. 3-1.
Ball into the dirt.
Andy Jones on deck for the Ponies.
Got 3-1. Runners at first and second.
I want to thank Kellyville School for the facilities. Very nice up here. Ball 4. That is going to load up the bases for
Okay, so that's ball 4 on Mosby. So that's going to load the bases for the Ponies. Brings up Andy Jones
Andy Jones.
playing first base this afternoon. Be lefty versus lefty here in the battle. Still only 1 out for the Ponies here, so okay.
Bases loaded. Andy's up. Ball 1 called. 1 out. Ball 2.
Is that a junior high softball game going on over at the softball field? So junior high is playing softball, playing slow pitch this evening, looking across the football field, and
Whoa.
that's going to get by.
And
Looks
another
like he was
That,
hit.
that hit him. Okay.
walks in a run.
So that's going to make the score 4-0 Kellyville as
Bases loaded. And Wallace comes up to bat.
Number 5, Clayton Wallace.
Here's Clayton Wallace batting.
this is the pitcher. See if he can help his own cause right here. Reached base safely last week.
Ball low.
Ball 1.
Strike. 1-1.
That's a good looking pitch right there.
He wanted it, but he just couldn't pull the trigger on it.
That was indecision.
Ball 2.
And low, ball 2.
Ball
It's going to miss the outside.
3-1
so
on the outside.
Bases loaded for him by the Kellyville players.
Strike 2.
Strike 2.
Full count.
Now
There's the first, second, and third. Can't be choosy now.
You got Ayers waiting on deck. Oh,
Ooh, he was hit by the pitch too.
and another
so that's the third batter hit by the pitch, and it's going to walk in another run for the Ponies, make the score 5-0.
That's the fourth batter, Robbie.
That's the fourth one hit?
Fourth one hit.
Okay.
Number 11, Colton Ayers.
Hit Volner, Billingsley, Mosby, or
He did.
Jones and Wallace.
No.
Yeah, he hit Volner.
He didn't hit Volner.
Oh, wait,
Volner was
no.
the only out.
baller was out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't read my chicken scratch.
That's why I got the scorebook here, Darren.
Yeah, we got
Keep you honest. All right. So Ayers is going to be hitting for the second time this inning.
Little Ayers is going to be pinch running for Wallace.
Who's that?
Ayers,
calm everyone down, get it
Kate. Caden Ayers running for Wallace as the courtesy runner. As the Henryetta coach visited the hill, looks like he's going to keep everything intact for right now. So Ayers walked his first time at the plate, so he's yet to have an official at bat, but he did score runs, so his on base percentage keeps going up. And there's a shot down the right field line,
And
way out of in front of that pitch.
that would, if that had been straight out, he'd have hit that one out right there.
Yeah, that would. He's got a little bit of power. He's got a couple of dingers on the season, and
Well, the way the wind's favoring, it's good favoring. Ball on the outside, 1-1.
he pulled that inside pitch, so the pitcher went outside on that one. So and that's going to hit
Hit it.
Ayers, so
about a pitch.
that's going to walk in another run for the Ponies. So
Number 25, Trevor Jones.
Kenny Mosby comes in to score for the Ponies
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
as the Henryetta coach goes out to the mound. And I tell you what, Darren, I'm going to take these headphones off with him.
25, Trevor Jones.
Okay, we're back to live action. Trevor Jones coming up.
Jones is batter for the opponent.
So Trevor singled
Had an error.
error to the shortstop.
Whoa, way high.
Looks like a
Way
little
high.
curveball coming. Right there, number 22.
Curved the wrong way while he went up.
That's Bullard that just came in to pitch for Henryetta. And there's a shot
over
left field.
High bounce, but left fielder Ayers is going to score.
That's going to score 2 runs there.
Score
For,
2.
2 runs for the.
That's a two RBIs there for Jones.
Number 7, Taver Thornbrew.
Taver with the mammoth home run earlier.
Here's Thornbrew. He's going to see if he can repeat that and park another ball for Kellyville.
Strike called. Curveball.
And I know that he's already committed up there to Nebraska to play football, but
Oh, he pulled it left field.
What's running for it?
that's going to be a
Single,
nice
single.
single.
Good for a single?
And good hustle
That's
there
only
by
by
Colton
Scooty
Ayers
Harris.
right there to get to third base because he couldn't go anywhere. It was not an infield fly because it has to be reasonable effort. And with this wind right now,
Number 22,
tough to
Landon
have reasonable
Palmer.
effort out there. So any fly ball is very tough. So brings up Vaughner.
Warner, who had that foul right over here by the dugout.
Several inches. Ballmer, your batter now. He provided the only out. for
Strike
the,
one called.
Strike 1.
That had a nice little wrinkle to it, that pitch there. Fell into the strike zone. Nice play by the catcher there.
Yep. 1-1.
You would have to think anything back to the screen, Ayers is going to score with his speed. Nice curveball. I like that little pitch right there. Fooled Warner up right there, kind of tied his hands, but I like the way he threw that. Almost throws it almost like he's throwing a knuckleball. And he's going to get Warner there with strike number 3.
2 outs.
Number 18, Cadence Billingsley.
Outs for the Ponies.
Billingsley got hit by the pitch.
Well, let's see if we can take this back to take it back around to Vaughner again. So, and let him finally get on board here. So,
Yeah, he's made the last 2 outs.
Billingsley was the first one to go on base after being hit by a pitch. Out of a series of them. So he wanted to get the bat to hit
Yep.
something. And he did.
Cadence
that's
with a shot.
well, that's look at the wind,
Wind
play
coming
with that
back.
thing. That center fielder had a
drop.
long ways to go and could not make the play.
And got a stand-up double on that, and he scores everybody on base.
So, that center fielder had to come a long ways. Whenever he connected with that, I thought that was
Number 23,
Well hit.
Connor Smith.
Now that was
Yeah, that ball went straight over the shortstop's head and ended over here on the right side of the field.
short. I mean, that's
now the wind has been blowing weird all day.
Ball on the outside.
I mean, you almost have to rule an error there, but it's tough on that poor center fielder.
Yeah, because he didn't think it was coming that direction.
Unreal.
And there's the hit.
Oh, nice
Nice
play by
play
the
by
first
first
baseman
baseman.
right there for the third out of the inning. So we got
Move to the
3 away. The Ponies score 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. A bunch of hit batsmen. You had a home run in there by Thornbrew, his first time up, and the Ponies almost batted around twice. So
Henryetta will be Connor
Bullard, who is now pitching, will be the first batter for the Knights. So we'll come back just a second.
All right, Henryetta back up at the plate now. Connor
Now we're
Bullard,
back 22. Bullard up to bat. Pitcher who came in the first inning.
Press box about this senior class this year here at Kellyville has produced some major athletes. Two are in this outside ball.
Outside ball
They're
called.
signing with Division I schools. It's going to be a good crop of athletes for the Ponies. And we're facing them out there on the ball field too.
Strike one. 1-1.
Nash will be your batter on
So at the current pace right now, Wallace has given up one hit in the last 14 batters. And that
Hit
ought to
to
be
third. Feel easy and throw
routine
it.
play
Got
by
out.
Mosby at shortstop there. So
the throw.
for the first out of the inning, so
One out on the Knights.
Number 19.
Wallace has only given one hit away in the last 15 batters he's faced. And I'm not sure if he pitched any Monday or Tuesday night or not. So
J.J. Osmond on deck.
Ball high. Ball two. No strikes.
this is Nash. He started off on the mound for the Knights, and
Strike one called. 1 ball or 2 balls, 1 strike.
all right, Kellyville fans, I'm going to say it. Everyone needs to become a little Kansas fan next week. As
Shot up the middle. Colton Ayers got it.
oh,
Ooh, overthrows.
The first base head.
Catcher there to back up to first base.
that's a nice play by Colton to even get to that ball. That's a tough throw, so Nash is going to reach base safely. I'm going to give him a base hit on that. I hate to give Colton an error there because most second basemen wouldn't even got to that ball. So he made a great play there and brings up Osmond for the first baseman for the Knights. Oh, there's a
Good
shot
shot.
out towards left field. Pushes Smith back, but he's now under it.
You got it.
And they do make the catch for the second out.
And Osmond hit that ball well. It was fighting against the wind the whole way, and Smith makes a nice play out there in left field
Number 4.
for the
Palmer.
stop. So brings up the 8-hole hitter, the second baseman, Palmer.
2 outs.
Brother Ethan's already been up. He got a single earlier.
Now, I did talk to Cadence Billingsley Monday evening, and he said
Showing bunt.
he
pulls
would come
back,
up here and visit
ball.
with us after the contest. So I'm going to try to get him up here and get Dornbrew up here with him also, and do both of them here. And Coach Nance, I'm not sure if he's coming back up this evening or not. So stay tuned to that after the contest, and the runner's on the move. Vollner with the good arm throws him
Got it.
out easily right there. Vollner came out of that quick for the third out of the inning there. So
Palmer will be back up.
no runs on one hit, no one left on base for the ninth, and the Ponies come up.
Mosby will be up to bat.
Mosby leading off.
The second inning.
And we're back. Mosby up. It looks like he walked the first when he was up to bat.
Bill leading 11-0.
Strike one called.
Foul ball.
Was Mosby hit by a pitch also?
No, he walked.
He walked. Okay. I didn't mark it in my book here, so.
Well, now I'm keeping you honest.
Yeah.
Foul back.
Ball out of play back into the parking lot.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No programming note. Monday night is the Henryetta School Board. We will be covering that. We have a new school board member, David Millette, being sworn in.
Ball.
That's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Be several resignations on the agenda, as well as an executive session discussing hiring a new elementary principal. So 6:30 on Monday night, we start the Henryetta School Board.
Ball
Ball
2.
goes outside.
2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'd like to thank all our viewers and those that are going to be watching this later on in the week. KV Rising, presented by Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and
Strike
Construction,
3.
3 strikes him out.
Outside corner.
Connor Bowe.
and CNC Construction. So we appreciate our presenting sponsors as well as all our gold sponsors
Number 20,
scrolling across
Andy
the bottom of the
Jones.
screen. So
Andy was hit by the pitch last time up bat.
Last time up, he had 2 pitches thrown to him, and the third one hit him, so he got a free ride first.
ooh.
Ooh, strike.
Oh, strike.
I don't know whether he actually went around or not, but that looked like a good pitch
That was,
regardless.
that was
so,
a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to go after it.
He's got a little wrinkle on that curveball that just almost looks like a
One-
knuckleball. I'd like to
1
see,
and 1.
I wish we could zoom in on him to see what his hand looks like on that ball, because it almost looks like a knuckleball coming in there.
Two balls. One
Two
strike.
balls, one strike.
Ever so often he brings a little bit of heat, and it looks different than that ball that just falls off the end of the table there that he's been throwing.
And
Shot
that
out
was
straight out center.
field. Henrietta's under it.
Henry caught it.
The play.
And Jones hit that ball well, may hit it too well there, so
So 2 outs.
didn't give the wind a chance to get underneath that
Number
one.
5, Clayton Wallace.
Wallace was hit by the pitch too.
He was hit by a pitch last time up.
He came around and scored, so
He had a full count. That last pitch hit him. And this time he's going to hit a pop up
And it's going to be just out of play.
out of play. Strike one.
hadn't looked far enough into our schedule to find out where we're going to be next week. We're taking tomorrow evening off.
Another
I
one
know,
out to the
so
right side.
Out of play.
the slow pitch team comes back home sometime next week also, so we will see. But it looks like the Ponies travel to Beggs on Saturday. They play at 2 o'clock. And that's actually, yeah, that is
Ball.
at Beggs. So, and then they will be going to the Preston tournament
Two strikes.
One
on the
ball, two
15th
strikes.
through the 17th. So,
Ball two. 2-2.
Two now.
we will be live in Bristow, I know, on April 26th. And senior night here in Kellyville will be April 23rd at 5 o'clock.
Strike three. There was that pitch.
So
Appreciation night.
Henrietta gets 2 strikeouts in that inning.
And that is also Teacher Appreciation Night. So that is the last home game also of the season. So I look for that to be senior night also. So if we can get somebody from the baseball team to verify that for us, we would appreciate it. But that's 3 up and 3 down there for the night. So a big difference between it and the first inning. So
It's going to be Cameron McKinney.
we'll be back right after this. Okay, we're back here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Palmer back up.
Palmer batting for the Knights.
He was at bat the last out of the inning when
Strike
the
one.
runner was threw out at second base. So he's the 8-hole hitter here for the Knights.
Strike one.
Oh, there's
And a shot to right. Connor. And that's going to drop.
that bounced right in front of Bellis there. He fields it nicely, gets the ball into air. So the Knights have their leadoff batter on the board.
Fly out by Austin Palmer.
Brings up
Number
number
2,
2.
McKinney.
McKinney.
The shortstop here for the Knights, McKinney, is up. So
Here's Cameron McKinney.
Okay, just getting word. Thank you, Mama Wumble, for that. Senior night and teacher appreciation night will be on April the 23rd. And there's a ground ball to
Round
Jones.
third.
He has fun trying to grab it.
Going to have one
One
play to
goes
first.
first.
Gets him
Play.
for the first out of the inning. Nice play there by Jones coming across the diamond. But it does advance a runner to second base, so one away.
See, it's number 3 leadoff batter. He struck out the first time he was up to bat.
All right, so we go back to Reed. First batter up for now batting for Henryetta. He's leadoff batter for the Knights. Swings to right.
Strike one goal. One out. Runner at second.
Nice play there by Volner to block that ball there. So
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
and it looked like that little curveball that
You know, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
he normally throws that with 2 strikes. So let's see if he comes back with it. Yep, he tried it. Just lost it up high.
Yep. 2-2.
Just noticed something too when he was pitching that he was looking at the
Second.
runner at second base the whole way right before he came to.
Foul out straight back.
That's right back at us, back behind.
Football field. David Reed batting for the Knights. 2-2 count.
Oh,
The second.
Nobody there.
throws to second, backed up by Thornbrew out there in center field to hold the runner.
Like no one in his position to catch that one.
Looked like maybe had a miscommunication there at second. Wallace threw right at the bag, and nice play by Thornbrew. And he gets him strike three.
So right 3.
So 2 down for the Knights. Brings up Rice. He flew out to the pitcher the first time.
Yes.
So
Rice up to the plate.
2 outs. Runner on second.
Ethan Palmer on deck.
Mosby holding the runner on base.
Strike called on that outside corner.
Looks like Ayers is kind of cheating over towards first. Based on his last at bat. Don't expect him to turn on the ball. Mosby holding him slightly on at second. Now he backs off. Curveball.
Strike 2.
Threw that little curveball. I love that pitch of his right there.
Foul ball.
Just barely hung on to that to get a piece of that. So
Runner was going.
looked like he came with that off-speed pitch once again. So nice, beautiful
2
day
and
here.
2. Or 2 strikes, no balls.
And the pitch. Big
Shot out.
hit. Ball.
That's DeBellis out there in
Dude,
right field.
He
And
makes sketch.
Ball out.
looks like a can of corn for that's out number 3. So 1 runner left on base on no runs and 1 hit for the Knights. Brings up the Ponies in the bottom half of the third, needing 1 run to make this an evening. So we'll be back, take this final break hopefully, and we will be back soon.
Colton Ayers is up to bat, number 11. Let's see, he was based on balls. Walked the first time. He's hit by a pitch. We are starting our third roll up through the lineup. Ayers with a shot. Looks like high up. Ooh. He.
Number 25, Trevor Jones.
Bullard was moving around there. You can tell that ball was.
Yeah.
Got it traveled what, about 3 yards sideways?
Yeah, that wind just blowing it straight sideways. So.
All right, Trevor Jones.
Trevor Jones is 2 for 2 at bat. Ball call.
A little on the high side there, Connor. Bring it down.
Shot out third.
That reached
It's
the
a
wall
foul.
there.
He's rounded second, and he's going to hold up at second. That's a double for the day.
And that represents
Number
the winning
7,
run there at
Taylor
second
Thornberry.
base by Jones with a nice hit.
And with Thornbrew up.
Taylor Thornberry, you batter? He got the home run back here in that first inning. That started scoring for the Ponies.
And that's
there's
going to
the
score Jones right there.
Jones is running third.
Oh, he stumbled over third, but that's going to be the winning run, and that's going to be the ball game for the Ponies.
And that is the end of the game.
That is it.
Run Louie.
That's going to be a final score for the Ponies. 12-0 there. Once again, Wallace pitching a shutout. Gave up 3 hits, but no runs. So bear with us here. We're going to try to get a couple of the players up here to visit with us. And like I say, a couple of the seniors, Cadence Billingsley, I know I talked to him Monday night. He said he would come up if he could. So after they do their little meeting down there in the left field line there, get Cadence up here, possibly.
Final score, Kellyville 12, Henryetta 0.
Possibly get Taver Thornbrew up here if he will come. So always good to talk to the seniors. So we're going to sign off here real quick as far as sound wise. So just bear with us here as the camera continues to roll, and hopefully we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Don't look like we're going to get a player interview this evening. So, but we will get in contact with the players and make sure we get them before the season ends. But a big win here today for the Ponies, 12-0 in 3 innings. Once again, a strong outing by Clayton Wallace on the mound. Another home run for Taver Thornbrew to add to the books as the Ponies hit the ball well throughout the lineup this afternoon. But thanks again for watching KV Rising. We are signing off. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, and CNC Construction. We thank those sponsors as well as all the gold sponsors that you saw roll across the bottom of the screen. So join us next time. Pay attention to Facebook, and we will let you know where we're going to be live next. Have a good evening. It's a great day to be a Pony.